way. There it is.
There. Hey, there's Harry.
Oh, where?
Right down there. There he is.
No,
there.
It isn't either.
Who is that?
Oh, look.
What?
Oh, isn't this beautiful?
What? Where?
It's
What?
the White House.
Where? Oh, no, that is not the White House.
You know, I suppose.
Well, certainly that's not the White House.
Well, what
Can't you see? That's not the White House. It isn't white. Or is it? Can't see. Where's the Washington Monument?
Oh, I saw it a minute ago. It was right around. No, it's not there. No, not that way.
There it is, right over Jack's shoulder.
There it is.
Oh, no, that's the mic boom.
Oh, excuse me.
Hello. How are you, Jackson?
Very good.
Gee, you got your
Oh.
piano on the train, too, didn't you?
No problem.
That's sensational. Yeah.
I can't believe we're really here.
No.
You ever been here before, Cooper?
No, well, I have very briefly. I've been in Washington,
I
but
see.
not really for a very long time.
How about you? Oh, you lived in the East. I suppose you've been here lots of times.
Well, I've flown over with my mother
I see.
as a
Does
child.
Does it look pretty from the air?
Oh, it's lovely from the air. Yes, indeed. Mother used to, you know, in the old days before Mother was grounded,
Yes.
Mother used to fly me, you know, many
You
times at
sure?
night. We'd...
Bother you?
No, it's all right. And, we'd take off from Boston sometimes on a nice fall evening or around this time, you know, and we'd take off and we'd fly right across, down through and around Washington and circle twice around the Capitol Dome and zoom back and just in time for a quick midnight snack.
Oh, say. She's a great one for flying at
There,
night.
there,
Where?
there,
What?
right there.
What is it?
The light.
What do you mean a light?
What's a different kind of light than I've seen before?
Oh, well, Kook, you got me all scared after all.
Goodness, yes.
It's a different television studio. We have
Sure, they have different lights,
there.
I
Yeah.
guess.
I thought it was really somebody. I thought...
Thought it was somebody I knew.
Yeah. Well, here we are. I suppose we ought to sort of sing. This is a very momentous time. This is the first
see.
time we've done our show away from home, and it'll be 2 years this very week that our birthday comes up.
That's right, it is.
Yeah, we'll have to have a party or something, won't we?
Maybe we can.
That'd be wonderful. Well, what do you say we sing our little song that we made up on the train?
All right.
Shall I give the signal?
Well, certainly. Who else?
Jackson boy.
Here we are in Washington, D.C., the capital of our dear nation.
Glad we had a reservation.
All the sights we'll see in Washington, D.C., in Washington, D.C.,
In Washington, D.C.
In Washington, D.C.
in Washington, D.C.
District of Columbia, that is.
Certainly. Well, I think I'll take off my hat and see
Yeah,
now.
I'd like to take off my... Would you help me with my cape, please?
Oh, sure.
What?
That certainly is
Thank
a
you.
handsome garment.
You like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's real nice, too.
May I be of any assistance to you?
Oh, thanks, Fran. I'll manage by myself. I'll help Ollie, and you just go and freshen up and...
Were you thinking of carrying your coat downstairs that way?
Yes, fine.
I'll take it.
She doesn't trust me.
I don't blame her. You know what happened to everything else?
Yeah, I know. Well, nice place, the Wardman Park Hotel, isn't it? So handy of them to have a television studio right in their basement.
Yeah, very wonderful.
Oh, it's already a big place and so beautiful, all the trees. My. I like staying in the hotel, don't you?
Wonderful.
Kind of cozy. I like it. Well, go and take a shower. Where are the towels?
What?
There are no towels in the bathroom.
Well, call up and ask for some towels.
Okay. There's no soap.
Well, for heaven's sakes, call up.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're all set.
Kook,
What?
there's no shower.
Excuse me just a minute. No wonder you're in the clothes closet.
Oh, it's funny. I thought it was a little strange. Well, I'll find it this time. See you later. Ooh, is it fun to travel?
Evans, well, I hope everybody's here. Kind of exhausted. We had such a wonderful trip on the B&O, but it was kind of hard keeping everybody intact. The company, I mean. Cecil, Bill, and Mercedes wandered off and couldn't find them anywhere. Finally, we found them way up with the engineer. They're riding up there. And Fletcher Rabbit was in the baggage car talking things over with the post office man there. And then we all went to eat. And we had an awful hard time trying to sit down at one table, so we just took the whole car. And then after we took the whole car, and then poor Ollie, the train lurched. And, well, it wasn't just the silverware that he swallowed. It was a cream pitcher and coffee and a little sugar bowl. One table. I guess the B&O will forgive us. Well, I'll go get my coat off. Say, pardon me, boy, is this the Chattanooga choo-choo? Wah, wah, wah! Oh, track 29. Boy, you can give me a shine. Say, pardon me, boys, is this the Chattanooga? Rookie-doo-roo, rookie-doo-roo. Hello, dear, how are you? I'm fine. Pardon me, boys. Wait, Beulah. Love Chattanooga. No, Washington. Oh, that's nice. Say, look at Fran at the piano. I never knew she could play. Beulah. That's Jack Fascinato. Oh, say, that's nice. How in the world did we get out west so quickly? West? We're in the east. You said Washington? No, Washington, D.C. Oh, dear. Our capital. Oh, dear me. Oh, my. I didn't realize that. Oh, whatever will they think of me? My gracious. Well, excuse me. I must apologize. I really don't usually lose my decorum like this, but I thought we were out in the wild woolly west. Isn't that a joke? Well, all right. It isn't so funny. Brian?
Yes?
Sweetie, I have something to tell you.
You do?
Yeah, a secret.
A really secret?
A really, truly secret.
Well, I love secrets. Tell me.
Can I tell you?
Yes.
Fran, I brought you to Washington on false pretense, sort of. I did. I said that when we came out here on a kind of, because we thought we ought to use the inauguration tickets at Ollie.
Well, yes, and I thought it
Lost.
was a wonderful idea.
Well, it is a wonderful idea, but, well, see, there was another reason.
Another reason.
See, we were invited out here.
Well, yes, I know, and we got the tickets.
Yeah, but no, by our friends, the RCA engineers.
Well, that was nice of them. It's been a wonderful trip.
Did you know that? But it was for a special reason. There was method in their madness.
There was?
Mm-hmm. They invited us to come out here because they wanted us to help them in a very experimental color television broadcast.
Well, I think that's wonderful.
And they've been working very hard for many years on a special kind of color television.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all very complicated and electronic, so
Sure,
I don't
it must be.
understand it. But, see, they show that to the Federal Communications Commission, their color, and some of our friends in the engineering department had seen, you know, my little red dress,
Yes.
my red nose, and your pretty red dress, and blue background and
Mhm.
everything. And they thought, well, it would be fun if we would come out and just help them with their experiments.
Well, I'll be happy to do anything that I can.
You already are,
What? No.
this very minute.
Really?
Yes. You see, the camera that's being used in our show tonight is this experimental camera. And now, of course, I want to explain very carefully. I want everybody to listen because I don't want anybody to get mixed up. Naturally, no one can get this in color except our friends in the Federal Communications Commission who have special television receivers which receive color from this color camera.
For this demonstration?
Yes, and all the rest of our friends, of course, get us in black and white, which is the regular way, the usual way.
I see.
But at this very moment, we're being seen in color by some of our friends here in Washington, a very select few who are able to watch the show and who have these experimental television receivers.
Well, it's so exciting. Does Ollie know about this?
I think he does. I sent him a little note and left it there on his dresser, but I wanted to be sure everybody knew it was experimental so that nobody would think, oh, my goodness, why can't I see this in color? Because you can't.
Well,
And you won't for a while. Not for
Well,
a while.
I think you've done a very wonderful job of explaining it.
Why do you want to tell anybody? Because I thought, well, we'd all be nervous, you know.
Well, I certainly would have been.
And you wear such colorful things anyway.
I just read it.
What do you think?
How do I look?
Beautiful.
Ooh, very gracious.
Just
Oh, if I'd
beautiful.
only known. Oh, goodness sakes.
What would you have done?
Oh, I would have curled my eyelashes and put some sparkle stuff in my hair, and, oh, I would have dyed my hair.
Oh,
It looks lovely the way it is.
it's beautiful.
Lovely auburn shade. It's just,
I should say.
it's perfectly beautiful.
It's a kind of a warm chestnut.
Yeah, is that what it is? Well, I'm glad.
Just highlighted a few places.
Yeah, you look lovely, too.
Really?
Well, I think this is so exciting. I had no idea that oh, my goodness.
Well, you understand, Ollie, that this is an experiment in which an experimental camera is experimenting with
An experiment.
Yeah, that's very clear.
Well, I thought so.
I got the whole thing. Yeah. Let me go down and do that over again.
No.
Well, it's wonderful.
You happy?
Yeah, how do you like your room?
Fine.
And they're lovely, oh, those lovely
Wonderful.
parks and everything. Oh, you know, I'd like to be in the hotel business sometime.
You would?
Aren't you going to stay for a while?
Sure.
Take off your hat.
I think that's the wrong. Oh, worked all
Thank
right.
you. It worked.
What would you like to do exactly in the
Kukla,
hotel
what?
field?
Kukla looks different today. I don't know.
I had washed my face and my hands, and I had my hair done.
And you just look grand, too.
Ooh, it's all fluffy. Got a new suit.
Sure. Real bright colors.
It's a little big, isn't it?
A little.
It is a little bit, but it'll probably shrink.
Well,
He's a bigger man back home. It'll fit him when we get back there.
Well, I will be now. Well, what were you saying about a hotel?
was I talking?
You said that you'd like to be in the hotel business.
Did I? All right, I would.
Well, what would you like to do there?
Well, I'd like to manage a hotel. I'd like to be a manager. I think it could be run very efficiently, very modern. I'd have a very modern hotel, very extremely modern. So why don't I tell you what? Why don't I be the hotel fellow, the one that owns it? Kukla, you can be be Edgar, and you could be Lucille, Edgar's mother. Now
It's going to be anything but a vacation for me.
You
I can see
explain. You explain how you're going to take the trip, or you tell Edgar, and I'll go get my costume.
that. All right. Edgar, you've been surprisingly good the last few weeks,
Have I?
and I have worked exceptionally hard, and I think the two of us should have a vacation.
Oh?
How would you like to go to,
I want to go to Europe.
can't go to Europe.
I do. I want to go to Europe.
I don't have that long to spend now, nor that much money either. How about Washington, D.C.?
I'd like to go to Washington, D.C. I would like it very much. And then I could see the Washington Monument, and I could see Lincoln Memorial.
Well, now, we won't say anything about this to your father. Just the two of us will go.
All right, that'd be fun. Could we get reservations somewhere?
Oh, I'm certain that we can.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
Well, I'll send a telegram for a reservation, and you go get your hat and coat, and so will I.
All
I'll
right,
be right
Mother.
back.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Our scene shifts to Washington, D.C.
Yes? Glockenspiel Arms? Sorry, madam, no reservations. Well, business is very good here. Monsieur Joseph creation. Yeah. I have a reservation for tonight. Nobody has come yet, but I don't know who they could be. I mean, oh, there's the telephone. Front boy. Telephone. Glockenspiel Arms. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sorry. You bet. Goodbye. Go to your post and stand at attention. Come back here a minute, boy. Where's your hat? This is in a modern, efficient hotel, and we don't stand for any of that nonsense. Well, insubordination. Okay. Okay. Bread and water for 2 weeks. Take him away. Your entreaties will not soften my heart. Now, let me see. Oh, Here comes a young lady now. I wonder if she could be the one that has the reservation.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I wrote for...
We usually wear hats in the East.
Well, I left mine on the bus.
You came on the bus?
I came on the bus.
Well, you don't want the Glockenspiel arm.
I want the Glockenspiel arms. My husband has a due bill here.
Well, in that case, madam.
Now, have you taken care of my reservation?
I think so. Just a moment. I will look it up. What was your
How
name?
can you look it up? You don't know my name.
That's the point. I just came back to ask you. Don't get ahead of the story. What is your...
Pucklewarts is the name.
Pucklewart? Initial, please.
S. G. G it is. G.
We have one for a B, Pucklewart.
For a B. Well, I haven't known him long. Maybe it is B. I don't know.
All right, madam. Just you, yourself?
No, my son is with me.
Yes!
Oh, no. No children. I'm sorry. We don't allow any children. No children, no dogs.
Oh.
No people. Oh,
I
yes,
have-
people.
Happen to be very close.
Look,
to
Mommy,
some
the
very...
funny mustache! Oh, Mommy!
Edgar,
Oh, you
Edgar,
big,
that-
cute
Edgar.
little thing.
Mommy, when are we going to get in our room?
Just a minute,
Mommy,
Edgar.
I want to get in
Edgar.
the room and turn on the shower and let it
Edgar.
run over. Mommy!
Edgar, we'll go straight home. Now, as to the reservations, what are you able to provide for us?
There's a broom closet down the hall.
Would not be interested in that.
Well, your son might.
My son will not be interested in it.
Well,
We want something,
there's a room
with,
right next to the furnace.
No. This is what we want.
Well, there's an old elevator in the east wing.
I want something, I want a two-bedroom...
You hit me first.
You watch out for yourself. A two-bedroom suite, a living room, a parlor, something with a porch, an excellent view, about $2.50.
$2.5 rooms?
$2.50
$2.50 for what?
per day. Or per week, if you have something like that.
What part of the country is your mother from?
Don't tell him a thing, Edgar.
Oh, my lips are locked.
Oh, your lips are locked. Well, this is a modern efficient hotel. Since you have a reservation and your husband, is an old friend of ours, then I will take care of you, Mrs. Pucklewarts, and your dear, sweet little son, George.
Just had that
Influential
walk.
friends always get it.
Yeah, oh, good. Well, Mother, here we are in our room. It's lovely.
Oh, I don't care much for this carpet.
Oh, say, where's the bellboy that was going to bring up our bags?
Where is he?
Oh, we should... Why don't you call up? Here's a telephone.
I will.
Sorry, it's caught. Just a minute, Mother. Let go a minute, Mother. That girl.
There. Bell, Captain. This is Mrs. Pucklewart speaking. What's the room number? 9222. Where's our luggage? Edgar, don't fool with the phone while Mother's talking. Edgar. Pardon me, I guess we were cut off. I said, Edgar. No, not you.
Yippee! Oh, boy, look what's in here, Mommy.
Strange.
Oh, boy.
Strange that your day. Just send.
Mommy, there's a television set.
Just send my luggage. No, is there?
Yeah, we can play our dart game. Whee!
Did you ring, madam?
I was expecting to have my luggage in my room when I arrived.
Oh? We're sorry, madam, but I don't believe we have any record of your luggage. However, I will go down to the luggage room and see if I can find a record of your luggage.
Well, kindly do.
Yes, indeed, I will. Yes, sir, madam. Yes, indeed. All hail, Mrs. Pucklewart.
Better.
And welcome. Welcome to Glockenspiel Arms,
Thank you.
home of the elite.
Oh.
Oops.
Mommy!
Yes?
Oh, boy, I found lots of things. Mommy, I want to get all washed up and go out and dress and everything, okay?
Well, I think maybe you might be able to.
Can I do that?
Yes.
And then we can have dinner. I'm hungry.
Oh, now, Edgar, you just ate a half an hour ago.
I know, but I dropped that jelly sandwich on the carpet in the front room.
Well, that won't disturb them.
Hey, look, there aren't any towels in the bathroom. What do we do?
Well, I'll go and get some.
Will you?
Yes.
I was thinking I could call the maid. I think I will. I'll call the maid. Maid!
Yes? Yeah, someone call me? Well, someone call me?
Yes.
Oh, dear, no.
We want some towels. We don't have any towels.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
What do you mean you see what you can do? We're guests here.
Well,
Edgar, what was it you wanted?
Towels.
Can you get the boy some towels?
why can't you use the bedspread like everybody else does?
I don't know whether this is the right kind of place or not. I'd heard so many nice things.
I had too.
Well,
I wonder if they have any games or anything like that, you know, or
I wish we had some music.
wouldn't it be fun?
This is the first time that I can remember since we had it, that we went away and forgot the little 45.
Isn't that a shame?
Oh, I should say. I called down to the desk, but I just don't know whether we'd get it or not.
Well, did you ask?
No, I didn't ask.
We could ask maybe.
Well, let's do that.
Who's knocking down the door? May I come in?
Yes.
He's a lovely little boy.
Edgar,
Hmm?
go and sit down, dear. That's good.
Well, music?
Yeah.
Oh, my dear. We forgot our RCA Victor 45 record player. Oh, really? Well, it just happens by chance that I was speaking to some gentlemen from RCA Victor,
Oh.
and they sent me a lovely little 45 record player, which I use all the
Oh,
time.
I'm sure you
We
do.
use it, and we, of course, attach it. You see, it's a little record player attachment, which we use to, for dances and for social occasions. Oh, it's perfectly charming. As a matter of fact, I have it. Would you like?
Well, if we
borrow
could
it?
use it while we are here, we'd be delighted, wouldn't we, Edgar?
Yes, Mother, we would be very delighted.
Shall I
Enthusiastic
send
little child.
Edgar for it, or will you bring it?
Why don't you come along with me, Edgar? No, Mommy, I don't want to go with her.
Edgar?
Mommy, she's
Edgar.
like a witch and I don't care.
Edgar!
Really, dear?
Nice lady's going to loan us 45.
If I can carry it.
Well, I'll help you.
There.
Oh, thank you. This is a great favor, Madam Ogleproof.
Oh, not at all, my dear. Now, all you have to do, remember, is, you have some records?
Edgar, did we bring them?
Oh, yes, we bought them, Mother.
Well,
Remember, you just load the little player with records. It'll play up to 10 records, you know. And, of course, they're the little 7-inch 45 RPM records. And they're distortion-free over the entire playing surface. That's a tremendous, tremendous achievement of engineering.
yes,
It really
I
is.
know.
And then you plug it into your radio set, which you have over there on the table, and, well, just enjoy yourself.
Well, thank you very much. And
Goodbye,
we'll
Elsie.
take excellent care of it, too.
Well, I'll be very happy if you will, because it's a pleasure of mine. Goodbye,
Well, I
dear.
know that. I'll
You're
have
a sweet little boy. Sweet little... Blah!
Edgar, why don't you put it on the other table, will you?
All right. I'll help you, dear. Come
Well,
along with
thank
me,
you.
sweetheart.
Thank you. Well, she's a charming
Oh, 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 really? Oh, 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 oh.
Edgar?
Oh,
Edgar, what happened? Edgar? Edgar?
I do hope you enjoy your stay at the Glockenspiel Arms.
Edgar, we must go home. If you're going to act like this, we just have to go home. That's all there is to it.
I have to go home?
You will have to. Take the lady's fur back to her.
I don't want to.
Edgar,
I don't want to.
sometimes you're so like your father. Take it back. to Take it back. Edgar? Edgar.
I'm sorry, madam, but this noise will have to cease. I'm Mr. Glockenspiel of the Glockenspiel Arms Hotel,
I see.
and this noise will have to cease. Who is it that is making... Oh,
You two have met?
Don't you dare.
will if I want to.
Don't you dare.
I will if I want to.
You do it out.
What would you do?
Go ahead and try it.
Go ahead and try.
Oh, I wasn't hard enough.
Oh,
I have a furry taste in my mouth. Ooh. Oh. Listen, if I had to have customers like you, I'd just go out of business, I think.
like me, I haven't done anything.
Well, your little son. I'm going to give up the hotel business.
Kind of like it where you are?
I think I do. As a matter of fact, you know, that must be kind of a headache to run a hotel and have all thousands of people. Here at the Wardman Park, they must have an awful lot of people here.
They certainly do. They have 1,800 rooms here.
Do they really?
Just imagine if they were all full of puckerwarts. Wouldn't it be awful?
No, I couldn't stand it.
Oh, but just think. When you sit out in that front porch and kind of rock back and forth and look at this lovely, wonderful fall day in Washington, you're kind of nostalgic for some of the old times. I don't know that I like this modern efficiency so much.
Well,
You?
fall is a wonderful season. It just makes you think of all the pleasant things that you remembered in the past.
That's right. It does.
Kind of old-fashioned.
It is kind of old-fashioned.
I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things.
The sound of rain upon a window pane. The starry song that April sings. This year's fancies are passing fancies.
But sighing sighs, holding hands, these my heart understands.
I'm old-fashioned.
But I don't mind it.
That's how I want to be.
As long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me.
Oh, that was lovely, kids.
Do you like it?
It's a very pretty duet.
Thank you.
I think we're going to have a wonderful time in Washington.
I'm sure we will.
Oh, we have so many things to see. We're going to give some pageants here.
Oh, this is the very town for it.
And so many wonderful, wonderful people here.
Oh, indeed.
Haven't they been nice to us here?
They certainly have,
Oh,
Kukla.
I'm just so pleased. All our friends here at WNBW they just stood out there and they kind of were a greeting line as we walked in. And
Yes, they were. They've been so helpful and so eager to do anything that would make the day a little more easy.
And all our friends at in Washington, so many of our friends have called up the station and asked if they could come to see the show in person. But you see, we don't have a studio audience, so if you'll just sort of bear with us, we're awful sorry. We'd like to have you, but we just don't have any room. that's
Maybe
all.
we'll see some of them on the street someday.
well, I hope so. That'd be fun. Met a couple of friends.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did they say hello?
Yeah, they did. Excuse
Are
me.
you tired?
I'm kind of sleepy.
You're tired too, Ollie.
Yeah.
It's been a hard day, hasn't it?
Could we say good night?
Well, yes, certainly.
Come close. You
Well,
want
you
to
mean a special good night to me?
special good night?
All
Are
right.
you ready?
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
This is Bert Tillstrom. I just spoke to Cecil Bill and asked him to thank you for me, and all he would say was, "Tui, tui, 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 tui." I guess that means thanks on behalf of all the Kuklapolitan characters.
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, first in television. Kukla, Fran, and Ollie came to you from Chicago.